Hey everyone, Amy Witry here. Welcome to NFL Fan Table on SugarBank.com. Week 7 with me tonight, my co-host, Mr. Ethan Havenar. Welcome back, Ethan.
It's good to be back, Amy.
Nice
It's been a few weeks.
Yeah, where you been? You been busy?
With
your buddies?
I've been off with my buddies doing some mud runs in Temecula.
Oh, do tell.
I might later.
Okay, well, in the meantime, your Cowboys got to win this weekend.
Yeah,
right?
Amy.
Very exciting.
Look, at least we're less of a disaster than someone else.
Oh my God, poor Panthers.
Well, the Cowboys managed to eke out a win this past weekend. It was great. Hey, we'll take the win. But, like you said, the poor Panthers, they just, there's a lot of talent on that team, but they just cannot get it together. Cam had another meltdown post-game. They fired the GM, which I don't get. Yeah. But, hey, a win's a win. We'll take it. Kind of like you guys.
Yes, Ethan, the Saints got their second win in a row, which technically is a streak. I'm going to count it. And I was also very excited because we came back twice from being 14 points down, and then we actually held on to the game and won. So it was big.
Big win, Amy, and I thought you guys were in trouble.
On the road!
Well, I thought you guys were in trouble because the Bucks broke out the old dreamsicle unis, and when they do, that usually means win, which they almost did.
I know, Ethan. I was watching. It was a little nerve-wracking, but I'm actually also excited because Joe Witt, who is our real interim coach, he'll be back starting next week for the rest of the season.
Get someone to get in the locker room and kick some ass a little bit.
Exactly. No offense to our interim coach, Aaron Cromer, but I don't think he's much of a ball buster, and I think Joe Witt's back, so I'm excited.
He's going to be back to being a PA on Magical Xbox 2.
That's going to be his new role. But I'm also excited because I'm actually at the next 3 Saints games. I'll be in Denver, and then I'll be in New Orleans for 2 games.
That's awesome. And I hear you're going to have a special guest for one of those games.
Yes.
Papa Pretty Bush Witry is going to be in the house.
My dad will be joining me in New Orleans for the Monday night game against the Eagles. He's very excited. That game was of interest to him, so he'll be joining me down there.
That'll be great. Yeah. Great weekend for you guys. Mr. Witry, I hope you bring some mojo to the Saints so they pound the shit out of the Eagles.
Ethan hates the Eagles, so yeah, I'm excited about that. But Ethan, tell us a little bit about your fantasy weekend in Temecula with your mud buddies.
Well, I did a 5K mud run down there, the Rugged Marios and the Rugged Maniac. And when we were done, we actually stayed at the luxurious Ramada Inn in Old Town Temecula, where, might I add, they sell pot pies in the lobby. Well, that was a new one to me. But you're staying in the lap of luxury when there's a frozen pot pie waiting to greet you as you check in.
You and your buddies in
just
Temecula.
Farting and drinking beer and
the room
walking
smelled
around.
Like stink butt, didn't it?
Totally.
It smelled like balls and fart.
But it was a great time.
You and your buddies.
Just me and my buddies.
Wow, getting all dirty.
Good times.
Go back to the room, take a big shower.
Let's not get crazy.
Yeah.
Let's not get crazy. I didn't puke and pee my pants.
It's been a rough one in the studio, folks. It's been a rough one.
Oh, man. But moving on to fantasy football.
Okay, yes. More about fantasy football.
Yes. The big pickup of the week is going to be Rashad Jennings, running back for the Jaguars. Unfortunately, Maurice Jones-Drew, it looks like he's going to be out for the rest of the season.
Yes.
So enter all Mr. Jennings there.
Nice.
He should be a good pickup. Hot commodity on the
waiver wire.
Another guy to target, running back for the Cardinals.
Okay.
Stephens-Howling. Now, it looks like he's going to be the featured back in Arizona. He had a big week this past weekend. So, again, if he's out there, go out and grab him. And finally, to wrap up the fantasy segment, always love this.
Yes.
A picture of Phillip Rivers crying. I mean, you can't get much better than that. So apparently the story in the news now is that one of the refs saw the trainer for the Chargers passing out Stickum to the players.
Okay.
But what I can't figure out was he passing him out to the other team? Because I think Rivers threw like 4 or 5 picks in that game. So I don't know if the Stickum was helping or was helping the other team. So
maybe they're sharing it. That's right.
They were sharing it, yes.
But any opportunity to see Phillip Rivers have a meltdown on the sideline?
I'm always on board for that.
Always brings joy to
Always
us.
on board for
I don't
that.
know why that is.
So, Amy, speaking of teams that aren't melting down,
what's
up with your favorite team?
My second favorite team.
Oh, sorry. I forget to add that in sometimes.
Yes, my second favorite team, the Minnesota Vikings, are now 5-2.
It's pretty amazing, and who would have thought that?
I know. I didn't even think they would have thought that. But they're a nice distraction. I was lucky enough to watch the game at Big Wang's with my crew this weekend, and I had the Saints on one TV and then the Vikings on the next TV, and I have to say, sometimes when our not offense took the field, I want to take a gander over at the Vikings. They're 5-2. They're not bad to watch. There you go.
Well, Amy, certainly surprised this season.
That's
hey, look, more power to them.
Yeah, I'll take a little backup action. I mean, no one minds that. I mean,
hey.
Okay, you know what? I think we'll go ahead and end on that note. We don't actually have any real gifts because my dad hasn't sent me anything yet, but a gift that could be from me to you and then you back to me again, as if y'all went and downloaded Who Dat True Dat on iTunes. It's available 99 cents.
It's the new hot jam.
It's a hot sports
download it,
jam,
peeps. Put it, make it your ringtone. You'll be the coolest guy in the bar.
There you go. So that's it for this week. If you join us next week, we have a very special
Halloween episode. Have a good holiday, everybody. We'll see you next week.
See you next week. Who dat, true dat.
Yep.